Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Krunky's Single Player Survival Minecraft. Krunky here. We're now on episode 27 of our single player adventure. As you can see, we are in the base after our last episode in which we were working on the blaze rod farm. As you can see by the 48 blaze rods we got in that short session, the farm is a success. It's a lot more efficient than I was hoping it would be, so that's always a great thing. And these blaze rods will be great. They can power furnaces, brewing, and more importantly, Ice Vendor. Hint, hint. But today we're going to be shifting gears a little bit. We're going to be moving away from working on farms. Well, I guess you could kind of call this a farm, but it's not a farm in the traditional sense. But what we'll be doing is I already crafted up some boats. We got 12 boats here, and we got some cobblestone, which we'll be using for scaffolding. And we're going to head over to the desert, so I'll see you guys there. We've made it to our mining desert, and the place that we're going to look for right now is somewhere pretty high up, somewhere where we can see a lot of this desert area. And I'm thinking up there is going to be perfect. So we're going to head up to that mountain and we're going to set up a little platform, and I'll explain what I'm doing in a little bit. We found our way up that mountain, or hill, I should say. We made ourselves a little platform here. It's a 11 by 11 platform. Size isn't really that important. It's just this allows us to put down more boats. What we're going to do is we're going to place boats randomly in this area and just giving us place to, a little room to work between each of the boats. And we're just placing them in a circle around us. In no particular order. It's not all that important. And with all the boats in, we're going to have to wait till it's nighttime. But if you haven't guessed already, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up boats so that we can look at enders. And when the endermens, I should say, we can look at the endermens. They'll come and attack us, and we'll be sitting in this middle area. And once they jump up here, they'll get caught in the boat. They can't attack us. They can't teleport away. And it's an easy way to kill endermen and get their loot. Obviously, the loot that we're looking for right now is ender pearls. Unfortunately, we don't have a looting sword, so this is going to take a lot longer than I would prefer it to. But because we don't have a looting sword and because we don't have any other means, this will be the easiest way for us to get ender pearls. So I'm going to wait till it's night, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Night has fallen, and if you look over here, the mobs have started to spawn. So all we got to do, and there we go. We have a ender right there. We're just going to look at him. He's going to try to run over this way. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where is this guy? I think he's actually under me. I think I made this platform a little too high. Okay, so the trick is to move him over here where it's a little bit closer, and then he will try to teleport up. As you can see, if I get close to him, he will hit me. But at this distance, I'm pretty safe. I can start looking for other endermen. Let's move this boat back into place because I accidentally pushed it. But yeah, that's basically the system. He's going to stay there until I kill him. We just need to find ourselves some more endermen. The reason I built this up 3 high was because these guys can't get to me. If skeletons are coming, then I'm a little out of luck. But so far, I've been pretty good. That's why I made it so wide, so that if there is a skeleton, I can just move over and not get killed. Which is always a good thing. But I'm not seeing any more endermen. Well, anyways, to show you how this works, you just sit here, and we swipe away, and there we go. We got our ender pearl. I'm going to do this for a while and get some more ender pearls, and I'll be back in a little bit. Once it turns day again, I think I'm going to have to move this platform lower and risk getting attacked by other kind of mobs because he just doesn't want to teleport up here. I mean, I can still hit him like this, but he teleports away every time I hit him, and he doesn't ever get up. Oh, there he goes. It takes a lot of effort to get him up here, so once it does turn daylight again, I'm going to move this down to a more flatter area, and we should get better results. I do want to point out that this idea wasn't my original idea. This was developed by the Hermitcraft crew. I believe it was Exuma that was the one that pointed it out. And they were just putting boats around, and they noticed that mobs are getting caught in them, and Endermen were not able to teleport out, which was a great way to beginner mine Ender Pearls, which is exactly at the point we're at right now. Without the end farm, we don't have an easy way of getting Ender Pearls. I mean, we could have made a overworld mob spawner that could also spawn Endermen, which I had originally wanted to do. But it was a little bit redstone heavy, and I wanted to make a little bit simpler of a farm, and that's why we got the mob farm that we have now. I kind of regret that because now I have to do this, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna try to get some more ender pearls, and once it turns daylight, like I said, I'm gonna move this lower so that we have better results. See you guys in a bit. Now this is a little bit closer to what Exuma had shown in his tutorial video, and you know, it's not ideal because we're next to a hill, so there's mobs that could spawn on that side over there that we're not going to be able to see, and just in general it's not great for Enderman farming, but it is flat. We do run the risks of other mobs being able to see us and pathfinding to us, but that's a risk I'm willing to take because, you know, getting these ender pearls is kind of important, so you know, it's a risk worth taking. Anyways, all we have to do now is wait for night. Where's that sun? Right there. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. I'll chill out here and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Night has fallen, and that's the first mob that has spawned so far. And I did realize that if I put this in a circle around me, when mobs try to come attack me, they'll get caught up in this as well. I don't know if spiders do, but zombies definitely will. Creepers might, but they're a little bit dangerous to be in there. Skeletons are a big issue because they can attack us from a distance, but so far, none to be seen, but also no Enderman to be seen. And I kind of blame that on my field of view right now. I really don't have a whole lot of clearance when it comes to things I can see because of this big hill over here. But I'm going to search for an Enderman. So far, no luck. There we go. We got one right over there. But I think he's just out of distance. Let's see if I can get closer to try to attract him. We have skeletons spawning. I'm afraid. Just like that, they get caught up in there. I really wish this zombie or this Enderman could see me, but it doesn't seem like he can. Let's try to get closer without attracting those skeletons. There we go. He's coming. So he doesn't get caught up immediately, but as you saw there, we can run around and he'll eventually get caught up. Let's kill these guys because they're kind of noisy. And hopefully we'll get our... We did get an ender pearl, so we're good there. We're just going to have to look around and try to get some more. I'm not going to bore you with me going in circles like this looking for Endermen, so I'll cut back to when I have a little bit more caught up. I got lucky, there were 3 in a row over there. And we caught them all, which is great. And they are noisy. I don't think I'll have luck finding any more, so I'll just kill these off first, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So, in case you were wondering, creepers will blow up inside a boat. Lesson learned. So we varied our approach this time. We've gotten higher up so that we can see more, but the problem seems to be that we're a little bit too high and we're not able to actually get into the Enderman's line of sight. So let's try to get down a little closer, and still no luck. A little bit closer, and he's just a little bit too far out there. So let's try to get closer to him. This guy doesn't want to look at me. How about now? Still no? Let's see, how far do I have to go? Come on, dude. You know you want me. Now the problem with this approach is he can probably teleport up here and hit me off of this, which would not be great, especially since there's a creeper right down there. We have 3 Endermens, and yet they can't see me. I got 2 of them. And I got them both. Nice. So let's run over here. And let's try to get this last dude. I think I'm just out of his line of sight. And there we go. We'll run over here. And we got him as well. So that's pretty good. I like this approach a lot better, so I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to go kill those guys and see if we can get some more to spawn. I'll be back in a little bit. So an interesting thing to point out is that due to the zombies' social path fighting, this is a pretty relatively efficient zombie farm. And we have what? 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9 zombies and a creeper and 3 Endermen. The problem we're having is that it doesn't seem like they spawn more than 3 Endermen at a time in the overworld. That's not a fact, so don't quote me, but that's what it's seeming like so far. Every time I get 3, I don't seem to be able to get any more. But I have 3 down here right now, and we have a bunch of zombies as well. What just teleported? I think it was just a sound from one of these Endermen, but I can't be sure. Yeah, definitely. So they try to teleport and teleport towards me, but because they're caught in the boat, they can't. Apparently the sound still happened though. Another thing that's interesting is that once it turns daylight, the zombies can burn up inside the boat. Unfortunately, these are desert zombies, and they don't do the same. But yeah, things looking good. I'll wait till this guy burns up and I'll run down and kill these kill these Endermen, and I'll be back in a little bit. So after about 5, 6, maybe 7 night cycles, our grand total of Ender Pearls is 8. 8 Ender Pearls in 6 or 7 night cycles, which is not great. Not great at all. But, you know, it's a start. I have a design in mind that might make this a lot more efficient, or at least a lot less troublesome. And I'm going to try that out in the next episode. But unfortunately for this episode, I have run out of time to record, so I'm going to have to cut it short here. I know it wasn't the most exciting of episodes, but, you know, sometimes it happens. There's nothing I can do about that. But I hope you guys learned something. You know, we learned today that we can use boats to catch all kinds of mobs. Creepers will still blow up inside the boats. And zombies and skeletons will burn up inside the boats when it's daytime. You know, at least there's that. But anyways, if you like this episode, which I'm not exactly sure why you would have, but still, please go down there, hit the like button. It really helps out. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. There's a lot more content coming. And if you want to learn how to make a overworld ender farm that's better than this one, you know, stick around and I will probably be showing you in the next episode. Speaking of which, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. See ya.